And who exactly might you be? Well, you're lucky that I didn't have my wand at the ready. I keep it downstairs usually at night. I have a spare in my bedroom, but that one's in the shop at the moment. Well, come here, come into the light. Let me take a look at you. So now, do you usually go breaking into witches' houses in the middle of the night? At least have the common decency to do it after the sun comes up and let us get some sleep. I see. Do you live around here, dear? Figures. What are we going to do about you? I could turn you into a toad, or banish you to another realm. Something like that. How about I make it so that every time you open your mouth, only horse whinnies come out? No, that's not creative enough. What's that? Well, I think it's a little too late for apologies now, isn't it? After all, I need my beauty sleep, and you've woken me out of the most wonderful dream. I was flying in my broom, as I usually do. It was a glorious Sunday afternoon. And then magically, just next to me, that very handsome sorceress from my magical meetup group magically appeared. We tend to magically appear as magical folk, you see. And, well, we got to talking, and one thing led to another, and before you knew it, we were enjoying a nice cup of tea at the witch's brew. Just as he was about to reach for my hand, I heard someone downstairs, and that someone would be you. So I don't think sorry, that's it. Do you? No. Well, it looks like you broke my window too, so now you're going to have to pay for that. And now I can't turn you into anything, because then you can't reimburse me for my losses, as they say. I could call the insurance company, but well, that's no fun at all, is it? Filling out a bunch of paperwork. Ugh. Now, what exactly were you looking for? At least tell me that. Oh. So you thought this was a mundane household. Oh, silly you. Well, there are plenty of telltale signs that this isn't any ordinary house. I mean, there are witches' hats hanging there on the coat rack, spares that I keep handy. Plus, you can't wear the same hat 2 days in a row. I like to have different colors, kind of variety of the spice of life kind of thing. There's a broom sitting by the door. Even on the outside, I have several different signs posting various types of warnings. I mean, there's a sign clearly posted out there that says, "Beware, familiar cat," on the premises. And then another one hanging on the door that says, "Shh, spells in session." I think these are clear indicators, don't you, that this is not a normal house. And still, you've managed to take the risk and break my window. I don't know what kind of punishment I should give you. I mean, it shouldn't be too harsh, after all. I don't want to be cruel. But then again, you need to be taught a lesson. I'd hate for you to go around doing this to normal people who can't fend for themselves. Or, worse, they go after you with bats. Oh, bats, that's an idea. How about I curse you so that every night you turn into a bat? Now that might be a good one. No, the flying type of bat, of course, not the baseball bat. Goodness gracious. That would require a great deal of magic, though. I don't know if I'm up to it this early. I have to get my morning coffee first. Would you mind hanging around for a few hours while I kind of muster up the magic I'll need? Well, I could always freeze you in the meantime, and then you'd really have no choice in the matter now, would you? I just hate that you're making me do this, though. I'm not usually a mean witch. I don't really even practice that much black magic, but now look what you've made me do. Pondering thoughts of turning people into bats and toads, things of that nature. Why don't you have a seat? Make me nervous just standing there. You make me nervous in general, I must admit. I don't like having strangers in my home. The last stranger who was here was trying to sell me vacuum cleaners. Or was it handheld metal detectors? I don't remember. Pots and pans? Anyway, I turned them into stone. Just temporarily, of course, just to teach them that they shouldn't be going door to door randomly selling things that are absolutely useless. So now, how long have you been in this line of work? That long, huh? And you've never been caught? Now, whose house have you been in? Anyone, local? Oh. Well, that's Amelia's house. The one with the blue door and the white, picket fence. Well, tell me, what did you find in there? Really? That's interesting. Yes, she's a member of my spell book club. She's very uppity, thinks she's better than everyone else. Always talks about how she cast this spell or blocked this curse. Oof. I hate people like that, don't you? That go around thinking that they're better than everyone else. Well, whose house have you been in? Tell me. Really? I know exactly who you're talking about. And when was this? Huh. I knew it. Well, she happens to be a friend of mine, and she's been suspecting her husband's been cheating for, ages. And now you're sure you saw them together at the house? Oh, yes, because I know for a fact that Ruby was out of town that weekend, so... You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I think you and I might be able to come to some sort of arrangement. seems like you have quite the talent for sneaking in and out of houses. What if I asked you to pay a visit to a few homes in the area, just to check up on things and obtain some information for me? Lovely. Well, I think if you do me a few favors, we might be able to call it even. I might even be able to compensate you if you decide to stay on in my employ for a long-term basis. You know, be able to call upon you should the need arise, that sort of thing. Oh, good. Good, good. Well, why don't you hurry off then, and, oh no, you don't need to leave any of your contact information. I know how to get a hold of you. In fact, the whole time we've been sitting here, I've been casting a bit of a tracing spell on you, so I'll know where you are at all times. Well, I'll see you soon, and I think this is the beginning of a very interesting friendship.